The mysterious message. It was a gloomy Monday morning at Lincoln High School. Students were settling into their classes, unaware that this day would be like no other. The clock struck 10:30 a.m., and Mrs. Davis was in the middle of teaching algebra when the intercom crackled to life. "Lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and stay in your classrooms." Panic raced through the room as students and their teacher exchanged worried glances. What could be happening? They huddled in silence, the fear growing with each passing minute. As they waited, Sarah noticed something odd written on the chalkboard in shaky handwriting. "Find the key." She pointed it out to her classmates, and their curiosity piqued. What key? What did it mean? Minutes turned into an agonizing hour, and the silence was deafening. Finally, a low, eerie voice echoed from the hallway. "You have 1 hour to find the key, or the darkness will consume you." The students exchanged terrified looks. What darkness? Who was behind this? They had no choice but to heed the mysterious message and began searching the classroom for any clues. They scoured every nook and cranny, but the classroom yielded no answers. Time was slipping away, and the voice from the intercom grew more menacing with each passing minute. With only a few minutes left, Sarah, desperate and determined, noticed an old, dusty book hidden on the bookshelf. She opened it, and inside, a key fell into her trembling hands. The intercom buzzed to life once more. "Time's up." Suddenly, the lights went out, plunging the room into darkness. Terrified screams filled the air as students fumbled to find each other in the black void. The voice returned, now right beside Sarah. "You found it." But before anyone could react, the lights flickered back on, and the intercom announced that the lockdown was over. The mysterious message had vanished from the chalkboard, and the key was gone. Though the students were safe, the memory of that day haunted them. They never discovered who had sent the message or what the key unlocked. Some say it was just a prank, but others couldn't shake the feeling that something truly sinister had been afoot that day at Lincoln High School. The high school had seen its share of eerie occurrences, but nothing could prepare the students for what unfolded on that fateful Friday afternoon. It was a day like any other until the bell rang, signaling the start of fifth period. The classroom doors clicked shut, and the lights flickered ominously. As Mr. Thompson began his history lesson, a sudden announcement echoed through the intercom, chilling everyone to the bone. "Lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. This is not a drill. Stay silent and hide." Panic gripped the students. The teacher rushed to secure the door while the teenagers huddled in darkness. Fear pulsed through their veins as they imagined the worst. What had happened? Who was lurking in the halls? Minutes felt like hours as they waited in petrified silence. Then a soft, eerie whisper drifted through the air, sending shivers down their spines. "I see you." The students clung to each other, terror in their eyes. It couldn't be one of their own, could it? The seconds dragged on, and the voice returned, now closer. "I see you, and I'm coming." Each breath they took seemed to fill the room with dread. Suddenly, a scraping sound sent shockwaves through the classroom. The intruder was trying to force their way in. Mr. Thompson motioned for everyone to find a hiding spot. One by one, they slipped under desks, into closets, and behind bookshelves. The scraping grew louder, accompanied by a slow, deliberate pace. The intruder was nearing. Cold sweat dripped down their faces as they held their breath. Finally, the classroom door creaked open, revealing only darkness beyond. The intruder's footsteps echoed inside. They felt a presence, a malevolent force lurking inches away. Then, a harsh, raspy whisper emerged, sending the final shiver down their spines. "You can't hide from me." Just as they thought their nightmare had reached its climax, the lights flickered back to life. The classroom was empty. The intruder had vanished without a trace. The lockdown ended, and relief washed over the students like a tidal wave. But the horror of that day never truly left them. The memory of the sinister voice, the footsteps, and the chilling whisper haunted their dreams, a constant reminder that sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones that lurk in the shadows of the familiar.